The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The wing pair we'll see going is going to be Ivy and Thompson. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duran at the center spot. And it's Cunningham in at the 1. And for the Bulls, at the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Buzelis out there with Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic in at center. Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to
puts up a 3, and that will fall. A three-pointer on the line from Boomer. And here making his NBA debut tonight is MP, a native out of rural Vermont. And MP has had quite the path to get to the NBA.
Hey, what do they say? It's not where you came from, it's where you're headed. MP might hail from a state not known for producing basketball stars, but he's here now and has the right mentality from what I've seen.
Now, here's LeVert. Still scoreless. Stewart in the corner. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And so it's Chicago, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
Now, let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. Tonight marks MP's NBA debut, and it's been a short but windy road for him. His basketball journey started in rural Vermont and then headed west for a stint in the WCBL High School Club League. From there, he played professionally in Europe before working his way to the bench of his NBA roster. He told me he still has a lot to prove to the world, and guys, the next stage of this journey begins tonight. Back to you.
Beginning tonight for sure. Quite a story. Hey, thanks for the report. On the court for the Pistons, they've got Marcus Sasser. Holland is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Karis LeVert, and it's Robinson in at the small forward. And Robinson wide open, he shoots. No good with the triple. The Bulls leading by 14. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, it took a while this summer, but the Bulls were finally able to get an extension done with their bright young point guard, Josh Giddey. In a buyer's market, they could afford to bargain for a team-friendly deal. And after some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
A good strategy. Thank you, Shams. Let's go courtside, and there's some news on Vucevic. Allie, how's he doing?
I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Bulls. The ankle is very tender. They've wrapped it on ice to try and reduce the swelling, but very little weight can be put on it at this time. By their estimation, no further damage can be caused by playing on this particular injury, so they're going to roll the dice and he's going to play.
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update.
And you better believe he's eager to return to action.
Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 12-3 run. To Boomer from deep three-point land. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 6 assists in the game. Pistons trail by 20. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
On your feet, fans, it's time for the Bulls.
Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouper. Vucevic checked in for Zach Collins. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Boomer. And it's Kobe White in for Kevin Huerter. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. For Chicago, Boomer comes in for Dosunmu. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Jones. Then for the Pistons, Harris is checked in for Azar Thompson. And it's LeVert in for Robinson. Here is Boomer. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Knocks down the 3-ball. Boomer's got 23.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
It's LeVert on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Detroit's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. The shot by Ivy, no good.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
Here's Boomer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 26.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
The putback, and so it's Chicago with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Detroit Pistons.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
You watch them, they have competing styles, man. But the net effect, at least offensively, is very, very similar.
Pretty crazy how easy it is for these guys to score.
They make it look easy, Ernie. It ain't.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from Boomer in this one.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
And it's Giddey with the ball for... Here's Giddey. Pass to Boomer. Shoots the three. And the Bulls get it back. He tries for three. No good on that one. The Pistons have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Ivy. Out to Harris. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by the Pistons. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Pistons shooting around 44% in this third quarter. Cunningham against Giddey. 13 feet away. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Takes a step back. Here's Boomer. Bangs home the trifecta. Boomer's got 29 in the game.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Inside, some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Boomer, and again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Bounce pass from Cunningham. Harris, right side. Over Buzelis. And that one comes up a bit short.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Here's Boomer. It's Cunningham with the rebound. And, well, Detroit shooting 40% from the field. And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And Duran slams it in.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he? Connects again from distance.
He's scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Ivy passes to Duran. Here's Cunningham. Thompson with it. Defended by Giddey. Clock at 6. Here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Buzelis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Boomer, no good. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Ivy, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists now tonight. Puts up a deep 3. Boomer gets the bucket. Boomer's got 12 points in just the second half.
Yeah, that was a long shot in every sense. I mean, he better not make a habit of pulling up from out there.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
On the court for the Pistons, they've got Robinson. LeVert out there with Cade Cunningham. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Klintman in at the power forward position. Robinson for 3. Detroit, no good that time either.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Good, another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And it's a 4-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Robinson for three. Detroit getting another chance here. Stewart finds Robinson. Now here's Cunningham. Off target with his three. Williams passes to Boomer. It's hauled in by Stewart. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Pistons.
Hey, who's got carries? Get the perimeter.
Here's Cunningham. Collins grabs the miss. Chicago has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Outside Robinson. Pass to Clinton. There's the three. It's good from long range. Clinton's got his first 3 points of the game.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Giddey kicks to Herter. Here's Boomer. And again, no good by Chicago.
Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Bulls have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
He passed Curry's high a little.
And again for three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And Klay Thompson, viewed as one of the best shooters ever to play this game. Hard to believe that the mark of 14 made threes has been passed here this evening. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Boomer.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
LeVert the pass to Cunningham. Robinson for three. It's rebounded by Giddey.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates. Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass right on time.
Giddey the pass to Boomer. Launches it from deep. Bulls with the fresh shot clock. Williams, that's good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Cunningham kicks to LeVert. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
Great win for you guys tonight, MP, and you broke the half-century mark. Does scoring 50 feel different than scoring 30 or 40? 50 feels 2/3 better than 30 and 1/4 better than 40. Did that in your head fast. Maybe I'm a mathematician. You should know I'm not just a pretty face, Dominic Hamill. I got brains too. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Dom, thanks. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And so long, everyone.